Ahoy, adventurers, and welcome back to the Your Nomadic Gaming Channel. Of course, hosted by none other than Captain Nomadic, the fiercest pirate of the seven seas. And in today's episode, we are going to be checking out a game called Backrooms Found Footage. It is another horror game. It is indeed a Backrooms game, as you guys have already might know. And the reason why we're playing this game today is because, well, the movie is releasing this weekend, guys. On Friday, the Backrooms movie will be releasing, and I am super excited to see how the movie goes, how they're going to make it work, how they're going to involve all the different backroom rooms, and what a good way to celebrate or get hype for the release of the movie, right? We're checking out a couple backroom games today. For those guys who might have missed the previous episode or the previous stream, last week we did a couple other backroom games. We did Backrooms, Escape the Backroom, or something like that. Escape the Backrooms Deluxe number 2 or something like that. It was some weird off-brand title. It was very fun, but this one is also a weird off-brand title. Backrooms Found Footage, but that doesn't mean that it's bad, mateys. It all depends on how we play, how the game plays, and how we can get farther into the lore behind the Backrooms. But guys, if you're excited to join us in today's stream or in today's episode, for those guys on YouTube side, feel free to smash that like button. Let us know that you're enjoying the stream, and let's get right into the Backrooms Found Footage, shall we? Of course, in today's episode, guys, again, we're getting hyped for the Backrooms movie. Again, I don't know what to expect with the movie or this game at all. We're really going in blind when it comes to this game, but I don't mind that. You know, I don't mind having a bit of a sneak peek into some other games that we've never played before, especially when it's a first look, right? A blind look into some of these spooky games.
I'm gonna show you something unexplainable, something that you've probably never seen before. So I recently moved into this apartment, and just now I found this thing or whatever. I know it sounds weird, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I swear I'm not crazy.
What is it?
Just wait till you see this.
Is it
it's
Narnia?
Right here in the dark behind this.
Is Narnia in the closet? Hello? Oh, Lordy B.
Ooh, look at that. I bet you've never seen that before.
I've definitely never seen that before.
Shall I take a better look?
Don't go in there, dude. Don't you dare.
Hell yeah, I should.
No, don't you do it. Alright, we're in. We're literally in. Nice. Love that introduction, actually. Not a bad introduction, to say the least. We do have a flashlight that we can use. I like that. I always like when these horror games give us a flashlight, mages. It's always nice to be able to look in the darkness and stuff. Can we crouch? It's so slow. It is so slow. What is this movie? It's it looks like Arma. They're literally playing Arma. We got tanks and airplanes flying by. Very nice. Oh lord. Looks like oh man, it might not be Arma. It might be actual footage. I can't tell. This looks awesome though. No, this is definitely Arma. There's a guy standing on the tank. This is definitely Arma. Okay. Let's get up out of our little crouch stupor here. I just want to look around real quick. Make sure there's nothing that we're missing before we actually go into the old back rooms. I think that's it. Can we flip the switch here? No, can't flip the switch. Alright. Well, mateys, there's no adventure like the adventure that we're going on right now. Let's go ahead and make our way into the old back room, shall we? I'm so nervous that the door is going to close. We're going to be trapped in the back rooms for forever. Hello? Who's back here in the back rooms? This is my apartment. I didn't even know I was buying a quadruple large apartment. Thought there was going to be just one apartment with, you know, a bit of a small interior. But oh my god, this place is so humongo. Hello? We're also like super stumbling. Is there a way to not have head bob? I don't really care for a head bob, mates. F for flashlight, control to crouch, shift to run, WASD, and right click to zoom. Ah. Interesting. Okay, so we're like in a video recorder, it looks like. Oh, what the hell is that? Hello? There's like wiring on the rooftop. This is creepy. This is already creepy as can be. Okay, let's just crouch under here. I just want to see what's behind the door, or behind the wall, I should say. Hello? Okay, nothing back here. We got a pallet. Very nice. We got a couple of dollies. Very nice as well. This dolly has no tires on it, though. And this is a ladder. Okay, so nothing back here. We can climb the ladder. At least there's ladder physics in this game, mateys. At least there's ladder physics. I'll give this game a solid 10 out of 10 if there's ladder physics, you know. Most games don't give you a chance to climb up ladders, so I gotta give them kudos where it matters, right, with the ladder. It matters with the ladders to me. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that a lion statue? It's a headless statue. I don't know of what. Maybe Caesar, Augusta, or something like that. I have no idea. Hello? Oh, I already don't like this setup, though. I already don't like this backroom setup. Let's go take a look here real quick at the old bust. Looks like there is stuff behind the wall, but I don't know how to move this stuff. I don't think we can move this item just yet. Might have to find another way back there. Oh, actually, here we go. Nice. We can check out what's back behind the Caesar Augusta statue. Oh, God. We got what looks to be a meter of some sort with some money and some numbers. Do we need to remember these numbers? 331, and then there's a missing one. And then there's a 3, and then a bunch of missing one, and a 30, and then a missing number, too. Oh, man, there's a lot of missing numbers. I don't know how we're going to figure that one out. Also, what the hell? Hello? Oh, God. I don't know if I want to go that way yet. That definitely seems the way to go. But I always like to check all corners in games like this, guys, especially in horror games when there's multiple paths to be taking. It's always good to kind of just check everywhere, right? You don't want to be without missing secret Easter eggs or... Hello?
This is really weird.
This is really weird. What the hell is going on back here, guys? I didn't know all this was built into our apartment. Who's been living down here? And what the hell is going on with this chair? It's so weird. All right, well, let's keep moving, shall we? We know how to continue on. I'm excited to see how many levels are in this Backrooms game as well. I think I read that there was 4 levels in this. I think in the description of the game, but I actually have no idea. And I don't know if this is level 1 or not. Like, this could just be still part of the introduction, so it's kind of hard to tell. But, well, this definitely looks like a whole nother level, that's for sure. Walls have changed. The vibe has changed. We're
so
definitely
weird.
in the Backrooms, though.
Who built
Hello?
this place?
Hello? Man, I don't like the eerie silence in here. It's so dark. Not dark with the lighting, but dark in the vibe. It just seems so creepy up in here. I don't know, man. I don't know which way to go, honestly. I feel like in games like this where there's like 1,000 places to go, I always feel like... I'm sure you guys have the same vibe as well. A lot of you guys, we all have that same kind of mindset when we're out exploring. But, like, I don't want to miss anything. I want to check it all. I don't want to leave out any stone unturned and just not know. You know, there's a door up there. Like, how do we get up there? How do we get up to that spot to try and figure that one out? Can we jump? There is no jumping in this game. Jumping is not allowed. So they lose a point for missing out on the jump physics, mateys. They lose a bit of a point there. Okay, so we got a very long tunnel with different designs or different angles for the walls. And then it curves to the right. Before we go that way, though... Let's go back over here. We did see that there was another area back this way, so I do want to take a look back this way first, and then we'll see how things are looking on the back side for this next room. Also, do we have stamina or something? We kind of seem to run out of stamina. Yeah, we run out of stamina from time to time. Good to know. So we got to keep... Oh, God. Oh, God. What the hell is going on in here, mateys? What the hell is this? Hello? Who died back here? Please show yourself. If you are still alive, please show yourself. We can't sit in the chair. Probably not a good idea to try and sit in a bloody chair, by the way, guys. If you ever find yourself in a very spooky area like this, and you see a blooded wall and there's an empty chair, please don't take my advice. Please don't fall into the, don't go sit in the chair, guys. Probably not a good idea, to say the least. I'm excited to see how or where the creatures are. You guys know these background games, they're usually full of, did I say background? Backrooms games. They're usually full of creatures, very spooky, scary creatures. So I can't wait to see what our first monster is going to be when we finally come across one. All right, well, back through the very crooked, very spooky looking walls here. Hello? Oh, it's getting tighter up in here, though. Oh, I don't like this. Very, very tight walls. We'll just kind of run past. Okay, we're out. We're past the very spooky, skinny walls here. Let's keep moving. Let's check what's back here first. Hello? Oh, God. What the hell? What is going on back here? Literally, what is going on back here, mateys? Can I interact with anything? I don't think there's an interact button. Let's just check one more time for controls. Yeah, move, run, crouch, flashlight, and zoom. That's all we have. No interaction in this game. Not like the last game we played, right? The last one we were able to pick up weapons and pick up things. I'm excited for that last game, guys, honestly. Lurk in the Dark. I can't wait till the full release. It's going to be such an interesting game when it finally does release. Let's take a look back here. Oh, okay, we got stairs and exit. Very nice. Just check some of these hallways real quick. Make sure that we're not missing out on anything. Also don't like how short our stamina bar is. I don't see a stamina bar anywhere on our screen, so I don't like that we can't really see where or how much stamina we have. We just have a short sprint stamina here, which is scary. If you guys remember last week's Backroom games, last week we didn't have a limited stamina. We had to use the run. What's that sound he said? I didn't hear a sound. I guess I was talking over the sound. I did not hear a sound. I hear it now, though. Something creaking in the far distance here. Hello? Also hear what sounds like a TV. Hello? Oh, God. Hello? Oh, yeah, there's definitely something over in that far room. Yeah, we're definitely not going to the far room. I heard a TV, though. Check the first room first. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared the piss out of me, game. God damn it. Why would you do that? Why would you put a chair in front of a nun statue? It's already creepy enough. God damn it, game. I definitely don't want to go down the deep, dark tunnel either. That's a very spooky one. We're going to go back here. I feel like following the creepy sounds might lead us to a good life. I feel like that's a bad idea, but it could be a good idea as well. Hello? Any more creepy nuns back?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Who is that? I heard somebody. Hello? Where are you? Come on out, sir. Hey, it looks like we got a bit of an office building back here. Some coffee cups on the ground. These guys got to clean up better in here. You guys got paper stacks on the ground. At least this person's got them in a box. These people got their papers just kind of all over the place. Is that a bandage? Oh, that's a coffee cup. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some meds or something, guys, but I don't think there's much back here. I think we are going to have to go through the very spooky, dark tunnel. All right, Captain, come on. Use that courage that you got. You got enough courage to defeat these spooky monsters. All right, let's do it, Captain. Let's do it, crew. Let's see if we can get all the way to the end of the Backrooms here. Backrooms found footage is what this game is called, by the way, for those of you guys who are just joining us. Hello? Okay, we're going to check around the corner. Always going to check your corners, mateys. Oh, God. What the hell is that? I can't even tell. It's so blurry. I know it might seem blurry for you guys as well. That is just the game, though. That is, it's high quality. That is the game being blurry like that. So if you guys see it a bit blurry, that is not the stream or the video. That is the game itself for some reason. I don't know why it's blurry. They could have made it not so blurry. I'm assuming for the spook effect, though. We are, of course, guys, we are looking through a bit of a video recorder as well, though. So that could be why it's also blurry, right? You kind of got to focus your camera lens on the subject if you want it to be not super blurry. Also, what the hell is this item? Looks like a mine cart. Is there Minecraft rocks in here? We got diamond, gold. I do see something that looks like gold in there. Maybe some sand. I can't really tell, to say the least, though. We got lockers. We cannot hide in the lockers. Good to know. I don't like that they put lockers here and we can't hide in them. I would much rather be able to hide if we need to. Oh, God, because this game is just getting more and more spooky, to say the least. Also, what's going on with this bench? Why does it look so weird? It's like super angulared more than it needs to be. Also, are we in a waiting room? Hello? The crouch is so slow. Oh, my God. If we had to crouch under something and like, hide from creatures, we would never survive because it's such a slow crouch. Oh, my God. I thought this chair was weird. What the hell is going on back here? We got super flat. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we got some weird, very, very weird couches here, guys. Some normal ones and some very, very obscure ones. Oh, God. This place is like a fever dream. I hope that's what the movie's like. Honestly, I hope the movie's kind of like a fever dream, too, where you go in one room and it's just a complete mess of some things. Oh, God. I remember this flooring already, guys. I already know there's going to be a monster up here, right? If this is based on the real Backrooms, there's definitely going to be some creepy, crawly monsters running around. We're definitely going to stay crouched for this one. That's the only way we're going to survive against the creepy, crawly creatures that stay in these backroom rooms. These party rooms is what they're called. I don't know if you guys can hear, there's music playing on that end of the hallway. We're not going to go play with the music, though. Let's just kind of avoid the creepy stuff first. We'll go through the less creepy stuff first, and then we'll come back for the creepy stuff later on. Oh, God. Is there any creatures in here? Happy B-Day! Anybody's got a B-Day today? If you got a birthday today, make sure to drop it down in the comments. That way I can reach you guys later on, wish you guys a happy birthday, or drop it in the chat. We are still live as well. If any of you guys are watching this outside of the live stream, we are live on all platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And it is the same title, Your Nomadic Gamers. If you guys are looking for more content like this, if you're looking for more scary games or any other type of games, we play a lot of games here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. So feel free to find us on all the other platforms. But for this episode, on the YouTube specifically, we are looking to, well, play Backrooms found footage. Looks like we are the ones creating the footage of the Backrooms, though. Man, this guy's got some walking problems, though. We're, like, fully just gyrating. That's not me. That is our character gyrating like that. And we already took a look at the settings. There's no anti-head bob setting. Okay, there's the exit. Let's just go this way first. Kind of want to look around, guys. I want to look around at everything. I don't want to miss out on anything important here. There's like a creepy wall back here, man. We gotta check it out. We got to check out all the creepy walls. Hello? Yo! We got an early squad member joining us.
Get your rations!
We got some rations coming in as well. Always a pleasure to have you joining us. Welcome aboard. Welcome on in, Stallion. Ahoy, matey. Let's get Magical Pirate coming in as an early squad member. Welcome on in. Welcome aboard.
Rations! Get your rations!
More rations coming in from our scallywags in chat. We are up to 4 rations, guys. We'll go ahead and get those rations done here in a little bit.
Matey.
But while you guys are just joining us, I will go ahead and update you guys in on what we're looking to do. A Stallion coming to chat says, sorry I'm late, homie. How are you doing? I'm doing amazing. You guys missed our first spooky game of the night. We already played through the entirety of the first one, and I cannot lie, guys. It was horrifying. It was so terrifying. And if you guys do want to go and check that out later on in your free time, I actually went ahead and made a separate video of it on YouTube, which is already live, the live stream from earlier. Our first game was called Lurk in the Dark. It was a game where we were kind of a police officer investigating the missing people in a mansion, a very horrifying mansion. It was a spooky game. And there was jump scares, there was some mystery where we had to uncover different items, we had to kind of investigate other things. It was kind of a very chaotic horror jump scare slash horror game. Plus there was puzzles and things that we had to learn, so it was a very interesting game, but it was only the prologue. It was only a bit of an introduction to the game Lurk in the Dark. I don't know when the full release is expected, but you guys can expect, no pun intended, us to play the full version when it does release, hopefully within this year. Lurk Into the Dark, the full playthrough, will be released to us later on in the year, and then we'll definitely dive farther into it. But of course, guys, if you are looking to find that, if you did miss it and you want to check that out, I will have a separate video on just that over on the YouTube side later on. I think it is live right now, and we are also live right now on all platforms, of course, but welcome on in. Welcome aboard. Stallion says, sorry I'm late, homie. How are you doing? I'm doing amazing. Now, guys, we are playing a game called Backrooms, the found footage. And so far, what you guys missed was, well, we woke up. We were narrating. We have this bit of a video camcorder here, which is kind of why it's a bit blurry. It kind of needs to focus in a little bit. And of course, pretty much the way it started off was, guys, you'll never believe this. Look what I found in the back of my apartment. We opened up a Narnia in the wardrobe, right? The Narnia wardrobe. We opened it up, and in the back was a tunnel, which we went through quite a few levels. Actually, went through quite a few different levels into the back rooms, and so far, we're just kind of exploring around. I haven't seen any monsters just yet. I haven't seen any creepy crawly creatures just yet. But we did find quite a few things so far. We found an odd room with some very sketchy, oh my god, with some very sketchy jump scares and some very sketchy furnishings. But that's pretty much all we found so far. Just some very spooky, sketchy looking furnishings. But let's make our way over to this. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. God dang it. Which one of you scallywags just did that? A stallion. God damn it, not the fake footsteps. You got me good. You got me good, you scallywag. I honestly thought there was a monster finally creeping up on us somewhere. Oh, man, this game really spooks me out. But yeah, we are going blind in on this episode for those guys who are just joining us. I know nothing about the found footage version of the Backrooms. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that either. All I know is that we're kind of just going through the back rooms, and there's nothing we can do. There is a flashlight. There is a flashlight. There's a flashlight. We can crouch, and we can zoom. That's pretty much all we can do, though. That's the only things we can do. I'm crouching through this area, though, because, well, we found out last week in Escape from the Backrooms #2 Deluxe that, well, in the party rooms, the monsters that are normally here, they'll get you if you're not crouching. So we don't know if there's creatures here yet. We don't know if there's monsters in this game yet, but I don't want to take any chances. We're going to crouch our way to victory tonight, mateys. We're going to crouch our way to victory. I'm also excited, guys, because Backrooms releases on Friday. The Backrooms movie is going to be in theaters this weekend. Any of you guys excited? Any of you guys looking forward to watching the movie itself? Feel free to let me know down in the chat. Me, personally, I would love to see it. I hope it releases not in theater. Hopefully after it's done with its theater rendition. Hopefully they throw it either on Hulu or they'll throw it on Disney Plus. One of the streaming services. That way I can actually watch it. I normally don't go out to the movies, guys. I would like to, but locally there's not... What the hell is that? Locally, there's not really one nearby. I think it's just a shadow there. So I'd have to go out pretty far, about 45 minutes to about an hour, if I wanted to go watch it in the theater. So I'd much rather wait until it comes live on a streaming platform. That's my personal opinion. But welcome on in. Good to see you guys. Good to have you guys. Thank you for joining us in our Backrooms found footage game today. Looks like there's a double bunk up here. Any of you guys have bunk beds back at home? Are you guys a top bunk or a bottom bunk? And even if you don't have a bunk bed back at home, if you had the choice of top bunk and bottom bunk, which one would you choose and why? Feel free to share with me in the chat. I personally, I cannot lie, I probably would choose the bottom bunk. I actually normally would go top bunk, but when I was younger, I actually went on vacation one year, and well, we were in a cabin. And the basement was a bunk bed, but the basement had full concrete ceilings. I took the top bunk, and as a kid, I didn't keep track of my head height, and I did bonk my head pretty hard on the concrete ceiling. So looking at how tall this bunk bed is compared to the ceiling, I now, as an adult who've learned from my mistakes as a child, I would always choose the bottom bunk because, well, it's easier to get out of bed if you need to in the middle of the night, and you don't have to worry about bonking your head on the ceiling like I did. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. IRL either. Okay, there was some weird spooky figure over in the wall over there watching us. Look at these bunk beds. Talk about top bunk and bottom bunk. You can't have either bunk, you weird spooky shadow man. Get the hell out of here. You can't have either bunk. These both belong to Captain Nomadic and the crew. Only for us can we have that bunk bed. No spooky shadow monsters. Also, is this a backpack? There's a backpack on the wall. Weird placement for a backpack. I ought to put it like on the bottom of the bed or something like that. Stallion says, I prefer to be on the bottom. See, exactly. See, you know, great minds think alike, matey. Great minds think alike. I also agree. I feel like the bottom bunk is definitely the way to go when you have a choice between top bunk and bottom bunk. I hear some laughing. It sounded like hyenas laughing. Or maybe like a kid crying in the distance. I can't really tell. The audio is so kind of like middle to low in this game. Very, very low audio. We haven't watched the movie yet, says Magic, but whenever it comes out on a streaming service, we'll watch it for sure. See, that's how I feel too. You know, I like to go to the movies just for the experience, but lately movies have just been super pricey, and I'm already paying for streaming services, so I'd much rather wait for it to come to a streaming service and then give it a good watch. Alright, also Magic says she prefers the top bunk. Well, you guys are a match made in heaven, right? If Stein wants the bottom, you want the top. You guys can share a bunk bed. But I'm sure you guys would normally just share a normal bed. I don't know why you'd have to split your bunk bed top and bottom, but there you go. We got some 50-50. Some people prefer the top bunk, some people prefer the bottom. If any of you guys in the YouTube chat, if you're watching this video right now and you made it this far, do you guys prefer the top bunk or the bottom bunk? Feel free to chat down in the comments, throw it down in the comments. Top bunk or bottom bunk. Alright, we got a full kitchen back here. Guys, I hope they don't charge us for this extra apartment. Our apartment, we didn't sign a lease with an apartment with 2 kitchens and 10 hallways and an office building and a party room and all the other things we've seen so far. Oh god, and a staircase to nothing. But I mean, I'll take the extra room. I mean, we can always have some party guests down here as long as the tenant doesn't as long as our landlord doesn't charge us for more for this extra bit to our apartment here. Hello? Does that say security on it? It says caution, CCTV. Oh yeah, I definitely see a big TV camera right up there. Okay, good to know. Well, I'm recording you recording me, you scallywag. I'm recording you recording me. Hello? Anybody working down here? It says stop. Before we go into the old library. Good to know. And for those guys who are just joining us, it's a little bit more of like a, this game is a little bit more of like a documentation version. So like I said, the guy who started the introduction like, you guys will never believe what I found. I know this doesn't make sense, but check this out. And he's following along with his video camera. We go into his wardrobe in his closet, and it's literally like a Narnia wardrobe where we open it up, and there's just a tunnel going right into the back rooms. And that's where we're at right now. We're just kind of filming our adventure through the back rooms right now. But like I said, I don't know if there's any monsters. We haven't seen anything. Well, I guess we did just see one, right? There was that one shadow creature that we just saw a couple moments ago. So there is indeed confirmed monsters running around in the back rooms back here. Hello? Oh, I don't like these weird, creepy library rooms either. The library rooms seem to be the more scary ones, to say the least. Hello? Any more creepy crawlies back here? Any more monsters? You got to go. This is my apartment. It belongs to me. It came right out of my old wardrobe, so it definitely belongs to me. And even though all this stuff was back here when I signed the lease, but now we know that we are definitely going to have extra space to store all of our guests later on when we throw a big old nomadic party. Uh-oh, we're in a cutscene. It's an automatic cutscene. I'm not moving. I'm not touching the keyboard. Hello? Lights flickering. Hello? Oh, God. Oh, God. Well.
Just leave me alone.
Well, mateys, we died. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. We died right away. VA St. James. LOL. Did we die that quick? What the hell? We didn't even get a choice in that one. We literally just went straight into a cutscene. Was that it? Was that the whole entire introduction of found footage? Let's take a look here. New game. I'm assuming that's it, mateys. I think that is all of the found footages there. Not bad. Honestly, I'd give the game about a 4 out of 10. About a 5 out of 10. About middle of the mark there. We did see some spooky jump scares, but it was super quick. I mean, it is a free-to-play version of the game, but I'm honestly surprised that it ended so quickly. I wasn't expecting to just go straight into the cutscene.
Just to keep this short, I'm gonna show you something unexplainable.
Yeah, we're back to the introduction here.
Probably never seen before. So I recently moved into this apartment, and just now I found this thing or whatever.
You guys are never gonna believe this, though. Watch this shit. We gotta get this shit on film. Look at this. Take a look.
Just wait till you see this. It's right here in the dark behind this closet.
Look at this.
See?
There's a whole back room back here.
Look at that. I bet you've never seen that before. Secret maze. Shall I take a better look?
Don't do it, man. We already know what happened last time we took a look back here. Alright, well, mateys, it looks like it just loops back around to the main introduction here. That was the introduction there. Again, we just kind of went through the back rooms and we made it to the very end. It looks like it automatically put us into that cutscene under that final door right around the corner where the monster finally ended us. I don't think there's much more to this game. I believe this is just a bit of a prologue for this game as well. All in all, though, I did enjoy that. It was a little bit spooky, a little bit ominous, too, with the quietness of this game. But I'm excited to see where the rest of this game picks off, too, when they actually add more to this game as well. Seems like some of these free versions, they're just a bit of a little spook fest for a little bit, and then it just ends abruptly. But hopefully, there will be a much more fuller version of this game in the future. While I was doing categorization, that's a hard word to say. Try saying that 10 times fast. While I was doing categorization for this game, I did see that there was other titles with a similar name. There was Found Footages, which is multiples, and then I saw another one that was some other similar title. So I'll take a little bit of look over the week, guys. Take a look into the other titles, and then next week we'll come back with some fresh backroom titles as well. We'll see if there's any other new games or any other backroom games for us to take a look at. But for this one, guys, this is where we're going to end our Backrooms found footage gameplay. Guys and gals, if you did enjoy that first look at the backroom found footages, please smash that like button, drop your boy a bit of a subscribe there, and thank you for joining us on our next episode of Backrooms, the found